everyone, good evening. For me at least it is. I hope you're doing well wherever you are and whatever time it is for you. I was just sitting here tonight and I was playing on my phone, I was playing on the Sephora app, Instagram, etc. And I was coming back to my thoughts on my Stash or Pass video. And how I was saying that I'm almost on a low buy even though I didn't mean to be. And I was looking at the Just Arrived section at Sephora and I was looking at the new products that are being released, the upcoming releases. And I couldn't help but think, what am I gonna do? There's nothing to be excited about that's new, in my opinion. How shall I put this? I'm just underwhelmed. There's nothing coming out that I say, oh, I need to open up my wallet for. You know, I would say that I'm a pretty frugal person. I like to think my purchases out. I'm typically not an impulse buyer. Unless there's a really good sale, then sometimes they get me. But usually I plan out my purchases well in advance. And even in the store when I'm out shopping, if I see things that aren't on my list, like let's say I'm at a grocery store, or I have a list of errands and things to get, and I'm at a store and I see something that I like, I'll either put it in my basket in a think about it pile, but I don't like to do that too much because then I have to go and put it back or give it to someone else and they have to put it back. But typically I will say, okay, that's really cool, and I'll continue on my way. And if at the end of my shopping trip, if I still want that item, I'll go and get it. And I treat makeup purchases almost the same way, right? When I'm going around Sephora, or even the drugstore, I don't just grab everything and say, I must have this. I look at it, I ponder upon it, I give myself some time to think about it. If I'm still not sure about my feelings, I won't buy it. And I'll wait. And it's okay to wait. Anyways, this is a very long intro. This video is going to be an anti-haul video. I'm first going to give credit to the originator of anti-haul videos, and that would be Miss Kimberly Clark. I'll link her channel down below if you haven't seen her already. I would highly recommend it. She's hilarious, makes me laugh, and opens your mind and makes you think a little bit about being a consumer and about consumerism. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to screen record my phone, and I'm going to go on the Sephora app and also Instagram, and we are going to talk about some products that I ain't gonna buy. So if you would like to keep on watching, grab a tea like the one that I have here, and let's get into it. Okay, so the first product here is the Pat McGrath Labs Mothership Sublime Bronze Ambition eyeshadow palette. And it's basically all three of these. There's this purpley one. What's this one? La Vie en Rose. And okay, so that one's platinum bronze. And this is Bronze Ambition. So these are $70 for 6 eyeshadows. And in my Stash or Pass video, I had just talked about how Visart was coming out with an eyeshadow palette that had 6 eyeshadows and it was $60 and I wasn't going to pay $10 a pan. So why would I pay, what is that, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12? So why would I pay $11.50-ish around that price for a pan of eyeshadow? No, not going to buy it. I've heard Pat McGrath is good, but nobody says it's out of this world. And I even seen a video by, I believe it was Jen Loves Reviews, and she said that she purchased the palette and she somewhat regrets it. And I could completely understand why, because her palettes are kind of underwhelming. Next here is anybody surprised about this? Is this anything new? This is the Too Faced Life's a Festival eyeshadow palette. The thing about this is if it came out last summer, I probably would have wanted it. Isn't that ridiculous how you can get so hyped about things? And for me, this palette is almost a reminder of the fact that you should take a moment to really think about what you're going to purchase. Is it just because it's what's cool now? And it's okay to get some things that are cool now. I'm not saying to not do that. I'm not telling you how to spend your money. I'm just saying that I'm not telling you how to spend your money or anything like that. I'm just saying that I myself know that sometimes I want to get things just because they're on trend. And that's okay, especially clothing wise and things like that. But my point is this palette, I don't know anybody that's really excited about it. Well, that's a lie. I know a couple of people, but the majority of the beauty community that I've seen don't care about this. It's an awkward palette. I would say that this would be good for a teenage girl getting into makeup for sure. I mean, if you're a parent that's nice enough to want to spend $52 on eyeshadows for your teenage daughter or boy, whichever. Yeah, no. And the worst thing is they come out with stuff like this. Too Faced comes out with, oh, the Life's a Festival this and that, and the unicorn tears, and these cutesy frou-frou things. And then they come out with the Glow Job Mask. Better than Sex Mascara. Then what was the other one? Better than Birthday Sex Mascara is what they're coming out with now. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about them. Don't stop screen recording. Okay. Next I have, these Dr.Jart Shake and Shot Rubber Masks. So they have different kinds. They have one for brightening, a hydro mask, so that would be hydrating, I believe, a firming mask, and also a soothing mask. For me, it would probably be firming that I would want the most, but the thing is, they just freak me out. I don't like the whole baby face, whatever that is, straw coming out of its mouth, huge plastic cup bottle thing for a face mask. I mean, is this recyclable? Because that's a lot of garbage just for a single face mask. Is that what it is? It's just one face mask, right? Let's look. So I'm not just... So it says this collection contains, and each are sold separately. It doesn't say that it's just one use, but I'm assuming it is because it says you shake it up in there and then you give it a shot. So I'm guessing it's just one face mask. I don't know. You could correct me if you know differently. It's $15 for one face mask, which is quite pricey in my opinion. And it freaks me out. The packaging freaks me out. It's overpackaged. I don't think it's necessary. Sure, it's fun, but no. Next is this Makeup Forever Starlit Glitter Palette. I don't even think I have to say anything about this. I've said this enough times and I keep reiterating what I was saying. It's 6 eyeshadows and it's $56. No. Who do they think they are? I mean, it's not, and I say this very seriously, it's not made of gold. I'm really interested, okay, I'm going to go off on a rant here. I'm really interested in that Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette. I'm actually, you know what? I have a screen recorder on, so let's go to it. Chocolate Gold, Chocolate Bar, no, that's not it. Too Faced Chocolate Gold Eyeshadow Palette. So one thing that threw me off on this, and one of the reasons why I actually didn't buy it, because I was kind of like, what are they pulling here? And I can't believe nobody's addressed this or questioned it. What it is, a duochromatic matte and metallic eyeshadow palette that's infused with real gold and cocoa powder. It doesn't say the carats. Is it 14 karat gold? Is it 10 karat gold? Is it pure gold? Is it 0.01 karat gold? Is it real gold as in it's not real gold, it's just a glitter called real gold? You know what I mean? Like how McDonald's said that their burgers were 100% real beef, but really the beef in the burger, the company was called 100% real beef. I'm just asking. Who's to say that it's real gold? So is it 24 karat gold? What is it? It's infused with real gold. Okay. And I mean, this palette is actually a palette at least. It's actually a palette. This Makeup Forever Starlit whatever the heck is 6 shadows and they're just glitter. These smooth, creamy, ultra glitter eyeshadows apply easily and are fallout free. It's the next generation of glitter. Okay. So you're going to charge me $60 for glitter. No, not gonna buy that. I am not falling for it. And plus I think they're trying to get away with it because it's all this limited edition stuff. Okay, yeah, good. It can be limited edition because I don't want to see it. Bye. Next, Becca Ocean Jewels eyeshadow palette. I don't think I've really heard too many people talk about this, and when they do, they say they're not interested, and I'm not surprised. It's ridiculous. I don't know what Becca's trying to do here. The colors look pretty. I'm not going to say they don't. The price is at least not as ridiculous as some of these other palettes. What else can I say about it? It's large. It reminds me of Tarte, actually. It reminds me of a Tarte palette. You know, their corrector palettes and their little blush palettes and their Rainforest of the Sea palettes. It seems like they were trying to be original, but instead it looks like Tarte, but with smaller pans. And no, I don't need it. Yeah, not much to say about that one. Let's see here. Next is this Bobbi Brown Crystal Drama eyeshadow palette, and I didn't see this before tonight. So I was actually really looking at it and wondering what's going on here. So let's see here. So it's $69. It says it's limited edition and it is 6.6 ounces or 18.6 grams. And this palette of 12 gleaming, glistening shadows inspired by crystals for endless ethereal looks. So what it does, this limited edition eye palette is packed with silky, pigment-rich shadows and soft, matte, shimmery, glittery, and metallic finishes. Mix, match, and layer them as the mood strikes. There's no getting it wrong. This set contains 12.64 ounces. That's different than the number above. It was 0.66. Or 18.15 grams of eyeshadow in porcelain, beach pink, moonlit silver, etc. So it's kind of cool, right? You know, a crystal eyeshadow palette. And then I'm seeing the swatches and I'm seeing it on these girls' eyes. Where's the pigment? Does crystal mean sheer, like crystal means wash of color? $69 for a wash of color, no thanks. I don't need this really anyways. How many shimmers do I have? I have enough, and I'm wearing a ton of glitter on my eyes right now with the Stila Glitter and Glow. I'm set. Urban Decay Naked Petite Heat. Let's see. It showed something odd there, didn't it? Oh, it just has Move to Loves. No thanks. Okay, so Naked Petite Heat. $36, 6 eyeshadows, more reasonable price. It's 0.4 ounces per pan though, and it's 1.3 grams. And I'm not even gonna read the description of this. It's matte red neutral eyeshadows. Does everybody not have the Modern Renaissance? Do you have the Modern Renaissance? Because if you do, you don't need this. Do you have that, what is it, the Smashbox? I have it right here. Why am I trying to remember? I have them right beside me. Do you have this palette, the Wet n Wild Rose in the Air? Because it's about the same. I don't need, why am I showing you my phone? Am I that dumb? I'm screen recording. Well, last time it didn't work, so maybe I'm not dumb. Okay, but if you have this palette, you have this palette. This one's $7 for me anyways. These are Canadian prices. If you didn't know, I'm a Canadian and this is... I was gonna say Canadian channel. I guess that doesn't make much sense. Because everybody's welcome here. You're welcome here. Just be nice, please. But anyway, yeah, this is Canadian prices. So if you live somewhere else, it's obviously going to be a different price. But yeah, so Urban Decay Naked Petite Heat is $36. Rose in there is $7. Or you could even get this, and I'm sure you might, can you speak today? And I'm sure that you might have this one, the Smashbox Ablaze palette. If you have this palette, you don't need this palette. They're pretty much the exact same. If I am screen recording though, I'll just like put pictures up so you can actually see what I'm talking about. It's nice that they made this. I get why they made it. Somebody younger that really wanted the original Naked Heat that couldn't afford it. Because, you know, they were saving up their babysitting money or whatever, and it's just not obtainable for them, or whatever the case. And they want this, I get it. It's just not for me. Like I showed you, I already have palettes that I can dupe out with it. So what are your thoughts on those products that are currently at Sephora? Are you picking any of them up? If you are and you like them, please don't be offended by it. This is just my opinion on them. And I started this channel so I could have a discussion with you and so that we can share opinions. You know, people can agree to disagree, and at the end of the day, it's just makeup. And it's a fun thing, right? And maybe, who knows, you could say, oh, I really like this because A, B, and C, and I didn't think about that. Next here, I'm on Instagram. I'm on Treadmood1's Instagram page. I'll have her linked. I'll have her Instagram linked down below. Please go check her out. She's completely up to date on all the hottest makeup news, all the new releases coming out, any information you want to know. Usually she has it there. So follow me on Instagram. It's at Paige Mifflin, same way it's spelled here, just no space between Paige and Mifflin. Anyway, let's get into this here. So, let's see. First thing is the Narcissus New Highlight Powder Collection. Hashtag Change of Sheen features seamless glow technology in 6 shades, combines micro spherical powders and pearls that reflect light and melt seamlessly into the skin to enhance your natural glow. The silky, lightweight texture provides easy blending for buildable radiance, $38 each. And then there's the colors there. It'll be available March 15th, blah, blah, blah. Sephora, Ulta, April 5th in stores. What's on your list? Not these. How many highlighters does one need? I think that's the question of the year, isn't it? A lot of people have been saying they're just maxed out on highlighters. I mean, we could all go around walking around looking like... We could all go walking around looking like disco balls. But come on now, how much highlighter can you really put on your face? I actually had only one highlighter for 2 years. One highlighter. And then Black Friday happened, and now I have many highlighters, and I don't need any more. I know I can get through life with just one highlighter, and it was not even that blingy of a highlighter. It was the Essence Pure Nude highlighter, and actually, you want to see it? Do you want to see it? I have it right here. You know what? Never mind. I moved it. I reorganized my whole desk. It's somewhere else. But I hit pan on it. Okay, how many people actually hit pan on a highlighter? Not many, because you don't use highlighter that much. The Essence Pure Nude one, I think I just did because it's so natural. But right now today I am wearing the beautiful Amrezi or Amrezi highlighter by collaboration with Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I do really love it. But I also bought some glow kits that were on sale. The MAC highlighter from the MAC Snowball collection. Point is, how many highlighters do I need? Not many. I don't need any more highlighters, and I probably, I don't want to shoot myself in the foot by saying it, but it's going to take a lot for me to buy another highlighter. Let's just put it that way. Are you gonna pick any of these up? Do you think the same thing? Do you think that we're just overwhelmed with highlighters now? It's nice to see companies coming out with them, but highlighters aren't a new thing for NARS, so I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. Next, to me, this is interesting. So, it's the Lid Star Glistening Eyeshadow in 6 Shades by Glossier. Oh, not that. More. Okay, oh, will be available tomorrow on their website. They look so pretty. What are your thoughts? There's no price. And it's by Glossier, and you have to order it online. And you don't get to see them before in person. And it's a liquid eyeshadow, and I have quite a few liquid eyeshadows, the Maybelline Color Tattoos. They're really inexpensive. I love them. I don't use them that much, so don't need any more. I got the Stila Glitter and Glows. I'm good. Next is this Cover FX Power Play Foundation. I'll leave that to talk about later. Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess Illuminating Powder Gelée, 0.24 ounces, $47. No, and it looks odd. For some reason, whatever it is, the pattern in this just makes me think hard pan right away. Just hard pan. I don't know why. I'm not saying that that's what this product's like. I have not swatched it. I have not seen it in person. I just think hard pan. I don't know why. What do you guys think of this highlighter? This next thing is this Becca, what is it? Gradient Sunlit Bronzers, $38. No. Yeah, no. That's just, to me, that's too much for a bronzer. I can't do that. I can't justify spending that much on a bronzer when there's Physicians Formula Butter bronzers. I have quite a few bronzers. I got the new Anastasia one, but I think that one was only $28. Yeah, I don't really spend too much money on bronzers, and I can't really justify it. That's a lie. I have this Chanel Tan de Soleil Chanel bronzer, but that was a birthday present. Next is this shiny thing. It doesn't even say Ulta Beauty, Laura Geller Beauty, Alanized times Laura Geller. Alanized kit includes a highlighter and a lip gloss and an exclusive shade, Tempting Topaz, $28. Is this a collaboration, or what is this? What is this? Laura Geller, New York. No. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's another highlighter, not getting it. Oh, okay, this I can talk about. These are I have a lot of talking. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 more and then I'm done. So here are all the colors. At ColourPop Cosmetics new Superstar Loose Pigment Shadows, 12 shades, $5 each. Will be available March 8th on their website. What's on your list? So I'm anti-hauling this specifically because ColourPop's shipping sucks. I don't know if it sucks for Americans, but for me here in Canada, their shipping sucks. I don't know how else to say it. Their pricing's good. I like their eyeshadows. I like their pressed pigment eyeshadows. Would I like to try these for only $5 a piece? Sure. But their shipping sucks. For whatever reason, their packages that are sent to me always get held up at customs. I don't know, it could just be luck of the draw, and customs is always like, oh, this is the package we're taking. But then I get stuck at customs for a week. I get dinged with duty charges every single time, even if it's under $100. Usually if it's anything over $100, I will have to pay duty on, but if it's $100, I'm usually left alone. Not with ColourPop. But on top of that, whenever I place an order, 2 weeks later, it still hasn't shipped. Get it together, ColourPop. If you're going to keep releasing all these new products, and you're going to keep having sales, and you're going to keep pushing product on us, at least hire the staff to fill the freaking orders. I don't know what else to say. It's happened a couple of times to me. You know, I always try to give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they're really busy because there's a sale. Maybe they're really busy. I'm not screen recording. Where did I stop screen recording? Because I was. So, anyway, your prices are good, ColourPop, but if you can't fill the orders, what are you doing pushing all this product, and what are you doing having all these sales? That's just my question. Or do you just not care? Once you get the money in your pocket, you say, oh, whatever. If you're an only online company, you know your sales by now. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Especially when I'm only ordering a couple of eyeshadow palettes. I don't get the problem. I don't get the problem here. So anyways, guys, my screen recording stopped working. I'm tired of talking. I wish I could be more positive, and I typically am a positive person, and this is all in good fun and good faith. But at the end of the day, I do have some complaints, and I'm sure all of us do. But it's still makeup, and I have fun with it. I still love ColourPop. I still love highlighters. I still love eyeshadow palettes. Eyeshadow palettes are my favorite. But I just wanted to share my opinion on some of these new releases that are coming out, and what I'm not going to pick up. What are you guys going to get? What are you not going to get? Is there anything that I missed that you would like my opinion on? And if you would like to, please subscribe to my channel so we can continue on this makeup loving journey together. And please hit the thumbs up button if you liked this video. And once again, please follow me on Instagram. It's just at Paige Mifflin, same way it's spelled here. No space between Paige and Mifflin. Thanks, guys. See you in my next video. Sephora. It's gonna be at Sephora, guys.